Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today here in a 70-player free-for-all battle here in Scandinavia. I don't like my spot. I'm kind of on top of somebody. I don't think he's gonna move. Yeah, that's. I was wanting to see which green dot I was. Ooh, should we stick with this or should we move at the last second? Okay, here. Just get me out. It wasn't gonna be pretty. It was number one right next to somebody. Number two, directly in the middle of just what was going to be a war zone. Unfortunately, where we ran and moved, another person also had the same idea of like, I got to get out of my spot too. So we're here together. We'll figure it out. We'll just kind of, I don't know, play our best and see what we can do here. This is not exactly a winning position either, but you know, we've overcome worse. So there's no need to be too down about it, especially when we have a lot of experience behind us and can overcome a lot of adversity. And honestly, we got the crown, so what are we even crying about, you know? We have a little bit of room for expansion here, mostly going to be solidifying our borders, but we do have the freedom to be attacking a lot of the weaker bots. It's just a matter, you know, hitting them would be wonderful, but we're doing an okay job. It's not the worst, it's not the best, but we'll just kind of keep this up until we kind of get a little bit closer. We're doing okay in troops as well. We're maintaining a little bit higher than our neighbors, which means we shouldn't get attacked right away. I don't remember if this game was full send or not. Either way, we'll just kind of play it out and see how it goes. But lots of free bots to get. Good news. We're in the top 10. Best we were going to get in this position. And now we just kind of hold the line. Try and get some alliances. See what we can deal. Now, saving up for red interest is going to take a while. Fuse is going down. You're also going down. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. You're also going down. So it'll be a good one to strike, but you don't want to strike too early. Definitely take an alliance with you. You're going, I'm going. Wonderful. Okay, people are in. And I couldn't tell if there was a full send in there or not, but we get a little bit extra land. Can we get me the boat? We can. Get a little bit extra right there. We will fight for this tiny little island over here just because it doesn't take away too much of my focus. And Fuse has left to become a bot, so we have a bot on our southern border, so we should probably jump on that. I imagine others will want to as well. Another attack or two should get it completely out of the way, and it won't hurt us too much in our overall troop campaign, although I don't like you being here, so I'm just going to kick you off. Best to just kind of avoid those scenarios. And now we save. We save up to... Well, I'm going to grab this island. I don't like you coming for this. Just going to try and protect my borders and protect people from potentially voting into me who might be weak now but could be strong later. Do you want to attack player 961? I'm kind of down. We're about halfway to our red interest. There's an argument to be made to not do this, but what if we just save money? Like, I'm in, but not right now. I'd rather get to my 2 million before we do this. I mean, you're free to do it, but I would prefer to wait. And I'll take an alliance with you, although I doubt we're not going to fight at some point. We're kind of the big kids in the neighborhood, and I kind of see the writing on the wall on that one. We are at 2 million. We could attack this guy, or we could go down to 961. I'm just worried about having borders on player 769. But I think this is still the best path, especially knowing that we're going to get help. Yeah, he immediately jumps on it. The full send might hurt here if there are full sends. We'll find out very quickly. Doesn't look like there are. We'll continue to knock down you then. There are full sends. Okay, good to know. And take an alliance with you. Don't really plan on fighting you anytime soon. And honestly, this guy's pretty weak and we got great borders with him. So even if he full sends us, I'd rather be in this neck of the woods. Hello, free land. Thank you, my friend. Heart to you. I appreciate it. That's lovely. That kind of changes our position on the board a lot. 769 leaves and becomes a bot. He definitely could have played this one out. There was definitely people that would want to have fought me. But I'm glad he did leave. As we'll just kind of work our way down south and start knocking out this weak player here. Ouch. Oh, free land up here. Didn't see that. Jump on this. Fortunately, Nick Fury didn't see it either. And we'll just kind of continue on the train of full sends that are happening right now. There's another one. Can I get in there? No, but I will fight you. I think. I'm like third to attack you, so I would be a little sad if I got full sent, but yeah, I'll take an alliance with you. Yeah, he full sends the other guy. Good. We jump on this. Lots of land for us. Almost, yeah, I was about to say almost at 60,000, but we do hit 60,000, so we get the first speed boost. And now we can just quietly attack the bot. And now becomes the decision of where do we go next. 241 or Franco wants to fight 240. How do I go from here? I do want to knock out a weaker player. I'm afraid of fighting one of the big guys. We are surrounded by a number of people who honestly probably should be like looking at the board and saying we should attack this guy. Although I only have 17%, so I can understand maybe putting that off for later. We have a tricky path in front of us about who do we fight next. This is a game with full sends. We have allied all of our neighbors. It wouldn't have mattered either way. At this point, I'm sure if we fought any of our neighbors, we would, you know, there's always potential of full sending. And you are kind of a weak target. So I will trust Franco and just kind of push over here. Yeah, you're very weak. You dispelled 2 million troops for whatever was happening over there. You're another million down. This was a very fortunate one to go down, but we're kind of replacing one problem with another with live in Europe. That's going to be an issue. You full send the other guy. The full sends are going our way today. That's lovely for us. And looking at kind of the leaderboard, live in Europe is the strongest player here. So I'm just going to jump on this right away. And just kind of hope disaster doesn't strike, aka people fight me. Take an alliance with you. I mean, people should be fighting me. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to push the advantage in the smartest way possible and wait until the bell tolls for me. There's one full send on me. A little bit foolish, in my opinion. Not because he full sent me or attacked me. Just because I think there's a pathway for him to get a lot of land to potentially carry on and maybe even win this. But we'll never know now because he full sends and I'm quickly able to recover. Back up to my red interest. We keep fighting down this big guy over here. Lots of pressure still on the board for me. There's another full send. Another player off the board though. So we knock off this guy. And now becomes, how do we solve things from here? Fight you. You're like the only one I don't have an alliance with. And I'd rather see how far I can get with the alliances before anyone wants to fight us. We have 46% of the land, so we're in a good spot. There's a full send from Lion. That'll shake up the board a little bit, and we can fight Gala. Oh, excuse me. I missed the full send. We can fight Gala, further weakening the board without disturbing any of our allies. It's a delicate balance just watching people just not attack you. I think they've missed their window of opportunity, though, as now we have 55% and climbing with red interest, so we'd be a tough nut to crack here. And there we go, 33%. We'll just call it good here. It's fine. We'll kissy face for the boys. We won this one. We got 61%. Oops, missed the call for peace. Ooh, buddy. Busy yapping. There we go. Okay. Control P, call for peace. Okay, that's good to know. Am I dumb? Has that always been there? Anyways, let's go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be an 86-player teams battle. This is a 1v1. We should probably be more in the middle so we don't get cut off right away. Can be a little bit more part of the action. It's going to be interesting. Black has really claimed Europe. We've really claimed the eastern side of Asia. And we also have presence in the Arabian Peninsula, which is good for us. So definitely going to be a hard-fought battle. We're kind of splitting east and west, minus the fact that we have the Arabian Peninsula, which I do like for our team. It does kind of weaken our position in the east slightly, but as long as the people in the east do an okay job, we're in the mix of things, and we are in a prime position to influence the game. I don't know if we're going to be a team champion, but we can definitely slow down the players around us and make life easier for the players in the east to be able to donate. So let's just try and occupy space for the time being. Going Iron Girl face here. Again, just trying to occupy space so we get bigger than our neighbors. And now we just begin the awkward bot phase of a 1v1 where all the, all the other team's bots only have you to attack typically. But we'll just continue on our merry way here. We're doing okay. Still in a little bit of danger. 3 people around us, but we do have teammates around us to potentially help. And fortunately, the guy to the east of us is rather weak, so we can probably crush him. Let's see if we can get some help over here. Just say, hey, let's take out this guy right now. And we have a united front where all of the team, right now we have 57% and we can fully control the east. Very good news for us. I'm down, brother. We can definitely fight this guy. Ooh, I don't like that, though. That scares me. But you gave a big attack, so I'm totally in. Knock this guy down. We do want to, we're kind of at the point where we want to save for red interest, though, to be able to donate. But right now, board percentage is looking good. We have 59%. That doesn't mean anything right now, though. I've played many games where you get a lot of board percentage, but people don't save and they quickly fall. So we need to get up to about double what we have. We're okay. The Arabian Peninsula really did good work over there, surviving. But now we need to kind of be a threat deterrent here, keeping the guy in the south occupied. And also this guy pushing over here is going to be a little bit of a threat. So we need to be ready to repel that, because I don't think the guy with 60,000 troops is going to be able to do much here. So we're almost at our red interest. We can push into MMR here if he keeps pushing, which I imagine he's going to. The moment he does, we're in. We're in right now. Let's give a good big push. Signal that we could get a good push if people donate to us. Europe is very weak right now, and if we can get a push, we can definitely close out this game with a lot of force here. There's a full send. Here's my kind of money sign again. This is a good moment for us. We can really make some damage in the Europe backlines. So I'm just going to push for this, kind of ignoring my red interest, hoping that people will donate to me. It might be a little bit early for people in the backlines to be able to donate at red interest, which is the best way to get out troops over time. But we're going to push in their backlines and just kind of make sure that they don't have any chance here. No one here has troops, so we're just going to push everywhere and just kind of hope for the best. Again, we are crowned, but we're about half of our red interest. There's a nice little full send. Thank you. And we just keep pushing here and occupy more space. So now this one's looking pretty good. Okay, the PL guy has no patience. He did give us a monster attack, so we'll counterattack that and just kind of keep pushing where we can. It is a little bit reckless to be attacking this much, but in 1v1, either you win or you lose. The team that typically occupies a lot of space and plays, a little bit more aggressively is probably going to win. So that's what we're doing here, is just making sure that we can knock down any enemy that we can, so that the big guys that we're not attacking won't have any support. And even if they start really hammering us at this point, we have 84% of the land. There's no real way for us to lose. We can influence basically everyone else left on the board, so we can start fighting and just occupy more space. So we'll knock down this guy. I haven't got too many donations, so we're weaker than a lot of the players around us. TR did a good job of managing his troops, but I saw my opportunity to push into the back lines. I think it was the right call at the moment. So GG's to all involved. And as we do start to wrap this one up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially made this far in the video. Yeah, made this far in the video. Hey, give it a thumbs up. It helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put a video 6 days a week. But for now, boys, I will see you in the next one.